Welcome, June, to our show. And I came to know about you, from one of the event hosted, which was recognizing the people of Northeast, for their entrepreneurial skill. And I came to know about you making soap. And so I know there is a lot of things you do. So during this show, I'm hoping to learn more about you, what you do. Also invite you to be a part of the gratitude project of Manipur, which I have been, leading in the hope to spread the practice of Thagachari gratitude, within our community. So with that, I want
Mm.
to, welcome you to our show. And I don't know how much you know
Okay.
about me, so I just wanted to spend 1 minute to introduce myself to you.
Okay. Okay.
So
Please.
I am based in Maryland in the eastern coast of United States by profession. I have a computer science engineering background, and I work in the corporate world in the healthcare IT sector in product innovation team. And as a passion, I don't know if you have seen any of our show, but I do Finding the Voices, creating a platform to get people within our community together, get to know each other, create role models. And also, I host personality development workshop during the weekend. And as you can see, I do a little bit of painting. Yesterday,
Uh-huh.
me and my daughter, we did a little bit of painting, and you can see the middle one
Wow,
with the
beautiful.
sunflower. That is
Really
my
nice.
daughter,
Really nice.
and so yeah, we are in the process of making, notebooks, diaries, and also greeting cards, so that we can use it to journal our thoughts, write thank you notes, and give to each other. So that's a little bit about myself.
Thank you so much, Monica. Nice to learn so much about you. I learned that you are doing a great job. I mean, connecting with the people of Manipur, even though you are so far away from home. Not everybody does like that. You are really different. And, and I love that because I don't know, even I'm so much in love with Manipur. Whenever I'm outside of Manipur and all, also, like I used to tell my kids, like, I want to be back home. I don't want to stay in a metropolitan city and all, because Manipur is such a place, like, we have the best of everything. So you getting involved in all this leadership training, as you said, and so many other things, like it's really encouraging for us women, you being so far away, and we are here, we are doing nothing compared to what you are doing.
Oh, no, no. I think you're doing a lot. I'm so inspired to learn about, some of the activities you're doing, and, we'll learn more. But yeah, so how about we start with a little bit of, introduction about you. I would love to know about, your childhood,
Okay.
your
uh,
family. Uh, yeah.
i was uh, I was born in 1966 here
Okay.
in the old district hospital there in near Imagaitil. Yeah, there was an old district hospital there, and my mom was a nurse at that time, and I was born there. And my parents had been here since they were kids. My grandfather was a lambu in the British era, so because of him being a lambu, you know, we we have to we are made to stay here in Lambuland. This is
What
the
is
place where
Lambu?
we are staying. Lambu is a sort of I don't know how to say, agent for the British government,
Okay.
to settle any discords between the villagers, to represent them, so to say,
Got it.
in far flung
Okay.
areas. Yeah. So that is
Okay.
why, like, we are made. My grandparents father had been allotted this plot of land to stay, and all the people who are staying here in Olambulan, they were all Lambus.
Oh, I
So
didn't know that the name comes from that because I have heard, of course,
yeah,
of Lambulan,
yeah,
but I didn't know what is the
uh-huh.
meaning of Lambu. And okay, got it. So it was from the time when Britishers were there in Manipur.
Yeah, yeah. And my mom was a nurse. She was among the first batch of RIMS nurse. At that time, it was called RMC. And my dad is a retired IPS. He was also a teacher in Don Bosco School before he got MPS. Actually, he is a promotee IPS, so to say. But unfortunately, my mom passed away in 2000, in the year 2000. She was a very hardworking woman. She was also an entrepreneur. I think I'm taking after her, so to say. she
Yeah, I
she
mean,
made
during
me.
her time to become a nurse, like to hear that, it's so inspiring.
She retired, and then after that she kept some looms at her place, 5 6 looms, and she designed, clothes, tribal
Hmm.
phonics and all. And then
Connect.
she designed so much. Yeah, she designed so much, and then but she passed away so soon. And even now, when before my marriage, like, she made me, how to sew clothes, how to cook, everything. So I don't know. There is nothing much which I can't do as a woman in my present condition. Like, I can stitch clothes, I can weave
Hmm.
clothes, I can cook, I can do everything that a woman is supposed to do except plan rice. uh, so that's it. And I have we are 5 siblings, 2 brothers and 3 sisters. And my younger sister is the wife of the present DGP, LM Kaute. And my youngest sister is she's working as an SDC in I've forgotten the name, in Imphal district. And unfortunately, my younger brother passed away. He was a Microsoft certified this thing, computer engineer. He passed away. Only I have got one brother. And as for me, my kids, I have 4 kids, 2 girls and 2 boys. My husband is a politician come social worker. I'm also a social worker. And my eldest daughter is in France. After finishing architect, she is studying space studies in Space University in Strasbourg. And my second is my son. He's studying his fifth medical studies, and the third is a daughter. She's in Bangalore for studying forensic science, and the fourth is he just passed his metric this year. So that's it.
Nice. Yeah. You look so young to be a mom of four, almost all grown up children.
I'm not young actually.
So tell me about your initiative of soap. And I heard that, you make that and, the funding which comes from that goes to children. So would love to know what you do and how you started and a little bit more on that initiative.
I've always been, I don't know, God has given me a heart, a heart, which one to help all the time. And sometimes I complain to God, God, why do you give me such a big heart and such a small pocket? Sometimes I would, fight with God. And I've been helping on and off in my own capacity uh, to needy people. But I feel like this is not enough for me to do. I'm not satisfied. I need to do really something, something profitable so that I can, do my charity work uh, to my satisfaction. At first, I approached my friends, you know, to, to fund, to support children. I approached some friends. I have an NGO which is not lying unused. So I told them like we can use this NGO, and then like can you please mobilize some funds so that we can support children and all. But somehow I was not successful. So after that, I have always been interested in making soaps and candles and all. So when I was staying with my daughter, one of my second daughter in Delhi, like I thought like why not take a a course in some skill so that I can use it, when I reach home, when I go home, instead of going back empty handed. So I went for this course, and then like somehow I dedicated before starting everything to God so that I can do his works in this way. So that is how I started. And initially I supported uh, from this soap making, not from the others. When I was in the in women commission, like I supported around 6 kids, I think, with their with the honorarium that I get. And now initially I supported 4 children, but because of this lockdown and all, like I couldn't do uh, I couldn't there's no need to pay fees and all at this moment. So I'm supporting somebody here near me who is in need. So like that, I've just started, so to say.
Got it.
I've just started doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that's very like thoughtful, right? And the reason why I was smiling, as you're telling is, I think I see, in what you do, a part of me too. Like, the art which I was talking about, I have pledged that, all the funds which I get from my art is going to go back to the people. And actually, for the last 2 years, I started fundraising, through my art. And the first year, I raised fund for palliative care. Last year, I raised for children of Kangui Hope in Manipur. And so
Okay.
it's so beautiful to hear that, you have similar thinking of, oh, what I get from my candle and soap, will go back to the people. So that's so beautiful.
Yeah, I feel like I should give something back to the people, to the universe, to God for making me, uh, making me what I am. I mean, I have 2 hands to work with. I have 2 feet. God has given me brains. Why not use it for something to give back to, to God? And
Yeah.
in our family, when we worship, when we have our worship time, me and my husband, we always tell our children that you should try to be a blessing for others. What God has blessed you, you should make it flow to other people also. Like you should not accumulate all the blessings. So we should all try to be a channel of, blessing to others. That is our motto in our family.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I was trying to pull up your Facebook page because I want to show and share a little bit of the soap which you are making. And okay, so let me know when you can see the screen.
Haha, I can say.
Okay, so
Yes.
the name of the brand you have chosen is Soothe.
Haha, yeah.
Okay, all right. So yeah, let's look at a couple of pictures. And these are like newer ones which you did it.
Haha.
Oh yeah, July 23 you loaded it, so they are new. Okay.
Yeah. It's freshly made.
What is the flower inside? Is that?
That is also soap.
Yeah, I know it is soap, but inside, like, these designs are there. So are they like real flowers, or how did you come up
No,
with that design?
I make the flower with the soap itself, and then I embed them.
Oh, okay. I was like, looking at the pictures and I was like, wow, it's not only soap, but there is an art to it, right? Oh, so it's soap, but you have made that separately, embedded it, and made the other. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a bit time consuming, but I love it.
Yeah, of course. No, it's beautiful. Let me go back, and are there more designs? Yes. Yeah, this is another. No. Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is also soap. Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Oh, and then you do like hand soap too.
That is a hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the much needed one now. Oh, here, look at that. So with all these different colors, right? I love this blue. So who all are in your team, like for the soap? Is it only you? Are this the candle you made?
Yeah. That was last year, I
Okay.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, this was
Christmas
last
candle.
year. Wow, beautiful Christmas candles. Yeah. And this too.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to come back to the other picture now. I just wanted to focus on your product. Okay, and these are
Those
candles.
are Diwali. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then you have like other shapes. Oh, again with designs, on. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, so you're saying that it's glycerin and shea butter. Got it. Okay, so this we saw. Okay, and these are like more details with the embedded flower
flowers.
art, candle flower art within the soap. So how do you carve it? Like, do you carve it? Like, can you share a little bit on how? So each of this candle, are you carving it by hand, or you have like a way to make it
No,
in a
I'm not carving it. I'm using the mold to pour the
mold?
candle. Yeah,
Got it.
and then the shape comes out. Yeah.
Got it. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, this is so cool. I love this. So let me
You got
stop
all my
sharing.
Facebook pictures, which I've forgotten.
Oh, yeah, that's the beauty of the social media, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let's look a little bit on this. So
Uh-huh.
this was in 2018.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
it is
started
in
in
2018.
2018. Yeah. I started
Okay.
this thing with my cousin's marriage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I made it for his wedding gifts.
Okay. Oh, I see. Like for the wedding, like you have that.
Return gifts.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, cool. Got it. Oh, wow. You have so many designs. Okay. So I think we saw a lot of samples. So tell me about little more about like your production line. How is it going? Are you, selling it within Manipur? Where do people, how can people get it? And are you selling it, out of Manipur? A little bit on that.
Okay. At first, for the last 1 year, like I was selling it inside Manipur, but by God's grace, like now I'm selling it to tribes of India. I just finished the second order, and I have I'm going to have an agreement with one online shop so that he can make his own, give his own brand name. I'll be the third party manufacturer.
Got it.
And yeah, and at present, like some big company is approaching me, to make India brand name. The talk is going on right now. And apart
Yeah.
from that, and apart from that, I'm selling it here also. And by God's grace, I'm getting good feedbacks. So to say, I'm not praising myself, but people who are using my soaps, like they give me good feedbacks. Like even I'm very happy to hear that, because some people, they go to the doctor for skin disease and all, and it won't heal. But when they use my soap, like their skin disease got healed and all. I don't know. It's a miracle, so to say. I really don't know. Maybe it's because it is chemical free and I'm using essential oil. Maybe it's because of that. So the feedbacks are quite good, unexpectedly.
That's
I
lovely.
never
So
expected
when you say skin disease, is it like, smoothness of the skin, pimples and things like that?
even like itchiness, and
Itchiness,
what
dryness.
what they call in Meitei, like haroy makup, like that.
Oh yes, tharoy makup thumbado, kitang ngori tawbado. Yes, I
That
know. Okay.
nothing also. And others too, I haven't seen the disease, but they told me like she had gone to doctors quite a few times, but it was not healing. And then after using my soap, it got healed, and she was so excited. I didn't even know her. She got the soap through my friend, and then she was so excited. She says she's going to sell it, and then ev- whomever she met, like she would tell about the soap and all. But unfortunately, the lockdown, came, and then
Yeah.
mm, like I couldn't communicate with her anymore. But yeah, I'm making some. I'm making a whitening soap also,
Mm-hmm.
and I've made one of my son's friend, who's quite dark with pimple face and all. I made him use it along with the face pack I make, and then like it has some changes. So I put it on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram also, and
Mm-hmm.
I make soaps for pimple also, and people tell me that like it's in high demand. And I make soaps for uh, itchiness, like random, skin problems. And even
Mm-hmm.
I myself have problems when I, take bath in this monsoon rain. So like, after taking bath, like my hand become itchy, and also I'm using neem essential oil made along with the soap and all, and then it's okay. It's good,
Got it.
good for me.
So
Yeah.
you said that, you mentioned you don't use chemicals. So can you share a little bit about, how do you maintain your quality, and, what are like some of the most popular ingredients which you use, and, most popular, I guess, in your sales?
Um, chemical free in the sense like I need to elaborate a little bit on the difference between the market soap and the handmade soap first, because market soaps are mostly detergent based, so to say.
Hmm.
Like they extract all the glycerin from the soap so that people can buy lotions or glycerin, like. Uh, but as for my soap, like the glycerin is there, so you don't need to apply lotions or anything after using it. Even in winter, also you don't feel that dryness, after taking bath and all. Yeah, your skin is smooth, and like it is moist, because glycerin is a humectant, and it absorbs the moisture from the atmosphere. Whereas in market soaps and all, it doesn't do like that. So,
Hmm.
and in market soaps, they put preservatives like paraben, so that the soaps will not get spoiled. And they put you find a market soap very hard, right? That is
Yes.
because of the stearic acid. Yeah, that is
Okay.
because they put hardiness in it. All these chemicals are not there in my soaps, like hardeners, or for even for lathering agents also, like they put uh, what is that? They put a chemical,
Okay.
SLES. It's called in short form SLES. But in handmade soaps, that is not there. The foam is made by castor oil, and the cleansing is made by coconut oil.
Got
And
it. Okay.
yeah, I buy this, ready-made raw base, and then I design the soaps with, according to the skin problems. I put the essential oils, the colors, and other additives which are needed, for the skin, for a particular skin problem. So I design it again. But the raw materials, I'm buying it from somewhere else. I get this. I Before buying it, I see the certification and everything, so that it doesn't contain palm oil or whatever, all the chemicals. And now I'm thinking, like, if I get a huge order, um, as the talk is going on, also I'm thinking, like, whether I should be able to make the raw material myself,
Yeah.
and then promote other, give trainings to local people, so that, like, they can also do it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so wonderful.
That
Yeah, I mean,
is
as you're
that is
growing,
in my
like,
bucket list.
but right now, like, are you getting the ingredients you're saying from outside of Manipur?
From all over India,
Got it.
all
So
over
now
India.
you're
Yeah.
thinking as you're growing and getting bigger, why not source it within Manipur so that, you will extend the employment for the people of Manipur?
Yeah. And moreover, getting raw materials from outside is really difficult, in trying times. Like,
Yeah, especially now, right?
yeah, especially like now, or maybe in the monsoon time, or maybe during, law and order situation, bad law and order situation. Every time too, you are having, anxiety because your stuff is not reaching, and you have to
Yeah,
complete your order. So that
yes,
kind of thing is there. Yeah. So the best thing
true.
should be to, to start with manufacturing the raw materials, but that is going to, take some investment. But
Yes.
if there is a way, there is a way.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah, absolutely. So how big is your team now? How many people are helping you with the production
Oh,
line?
no, 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 no. I'm working alone right now. And
Mm.
sometimes the order is more like
So you are
I
the
make
one
my
woman
husband.
army.
I am. That's what I always say. Last time
That's
I had to complete
wonderful.
around 900 soaps in 1 week. I was running late. I gave them 1 week, and then I couldn't finish in 1 week, and then 3 nights I didn't sleep at all. From 1 p.m. from 1 p.m. I started working the whole night till the next day 1 p.m. And then,
Got it.
3 nights, yeah, 3 nights at a stretch without sleeping, afternoon without, sleeping, and all these things. And I don't know, it took a toll on my health, and I'm just getting my strength back now.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously don't want you to overwork, but yeah, I mean, I can totally understand when you get an order and you have to keep the timeline right. You have to really work,
but
and especially
but
with the work.
but doing, enjoying what you are doing is really, really, something different, like, than doing what you don't want to do, for
That's
money.
absolutely true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So when you mentioned about the chemical, one question popped up about the shelf life. So for a handmade soap, right, when you make it, how long can people keep it before, like, is there like an expiration time, or how does that work?
Actually, there is no expiration time. The expiration time for essential oil would be like maybe 4 years, something like that.
Okay.
If it is tightly packed and all, then actually there is no expiration time. But because it is mandatory to put some, timeline, so we put
Yeah.
around 2 to 3 years like that. But
Got it.
the stove itself does not does not get spoiled even without
Got
the
it.
preservative.
Got it. So what is the biggest challenge, you face, as you're building your line of business? I would call it a line of business, even though I know you have good
Yeah.
intent, for giving it back. So what is your challenge and how do you overcome it?
Oh, everything is a bit challenge, so to say, except for making. Even when I'm making the soap, like I have to, in the beginning, I have to experiment with it. There are so many, areas which, without doing it, without doing it over and over again, you don't know. You come across some problems and you have to solve it. That kind of thing is there. And another thing is the labeling and all. I have to, and the backside of the labeling, the ingredients and everything, the content writing and the marketing thing, advertisement, and especially the social media. Oh my God, I was not brought up with this kind of computer. It's really frustrating, Even now, I'm trying to learn, and Instagram also. I only know how to post it, and I don't know. That's all I know. And even if they tell me also now, like I say yes, yes, and then after some time it slipped my mind. So
Okay, let me
frustrating.
check your
Really so
Instagram.
frustrating. Yeah.
Okay, so you have an Instagram, which is great, but you have not posted much. Okay, let me
Yeah.
share.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
and
you.
let's see. Oh, there you go. Okay, so let's talk about this. This is good. Okay, so this is the one you were talking about, like,
Yeah,
with.
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, got it. For acne soap, for growing up, teenage, I
My
guess.
I made my daughter handle it, so she wrote those.
Oh, okay, good, right? So your daughter can be, can be your publicity manager. Okay, so this is the sanitizer. That's
Yeah,
nice. I am so happy to see products in Manipur, made by the people of Manipur. And like you said, having the dream of being self-sufficient and, giving employment
yeah.
also. Oh, I love this. That's awesome. Oh, where is this? Is this in?
That is
Oh,
the Her and Now group. You
okay.
must be knowing the Her and Now group, right? Which I'm a part of it.
Yeah,
They came
yeah,
all the way from Mumbai, yeah, to make a
yeah,
documentary.
yeah. That's awesome. So, is this your studio where you make?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. At the moment,
W-
it is. It's very small.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, you see a lot of, like, it's always nice, right, to see where you work, where the creativity happens. That's awesome. Yeah. I think this must be the event I might have seen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Northeast Unsung Heroes Red Carpet Social Award
They made a mistake
2019.
in. Yeah, they make a mistake in the category. they put me in the arts and culture category, but then later on, I think they changed it in the entrepreneurship.
Yeah. Yeah. This is lovely. Okay, so this is in one of the fairs.
Forget it. Kum
Hafta
something.
Kanjaibung.
Yeah.
Kumnau
Kumno,
2019.
yeah.
Got it. So when there is some festival, you go and have pop-up, stalls, and you can sell your soap. So what is the pricing, if you don't mind, the range, and
The
just so
range
that
is
our listeners have
actually
the news.
mostly it is 180, but
Okay.
there are some which are like 190 to the flower one, which I call name the garden blossom, like that is 200 and 230. The one which you like, the one with small flowers, because it
Yeah.
is very
Okay.
time
Got it. This
consuming.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. So it ranges from 180 to 200 odd
230,
per
yeah,
piece.
230,
Got it.
250, yeah.
Okay. So this is Hoi
That's my
Hoi.
youngest sister. Yeah, you know.
She is my classmate in Little Flower School.
Oh, okay.
I
Now
had
you know her.
I had come to your place when we were in Little Flower School.
Oh, really?
So lovely to know that you are Hohoi's sister. Oh. Yes, we are like we had so much fun being in Little Flower School together.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
That's
lovely.
so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and what is this one? This one, turmeric anti-inflammatory. This looks so cool.
Yeah, turmeric.
Very good. I'm so happy that I found your Instagram also today.
The problem is like I could post whatever I made, but the only problem is that since I'm a one woman army, like I couldn't do everything at one time. So, most of them I didn't post.
Yeah. So I'm really enjoying what you are sharing with us. Is there anything you want to share which I did not ask about yourself and your work before we move on to the next segment of Thagachari, which is the Gratitude Project of Manipur?
Not much. Like I think I've said it all.
Okay, all right. So I wanted to share a little bit about Thagachari, 1001 Thagachari, and my intent for the project. So growing up in Manipur, we learn so much about, leaders, role models, but I feel that we don't talk much about our local people. And the true intent for me is to talk about people, also practice gratitude, and then share about, people who inspire us within our community, so that the younger generation would know, right, who did what, who is who in Manipur. And when I go to schools and young children, and when I ask them, like, hey, who do you admire in Manipur? They are like looking and up and thinking, like, who should they say, right? So I want our children, our young people to know that, oh my God, I know this person, I know this, right? And it could be from all different fields. So that's why I'm very committed to this project, and I named it 1001 Thagachari because I have pledged that I would go and meet, at least 1001 people and talk about this and start practicing gratitude. So that is the true intent. So I want to invite you to, share about somebody, in your personal space. So it could be someone within your personal life whom you want to nominate for gratitude, and then the second one is at the level of Manipur whom you feel that, okay, this person has done something for Manipur and I really admire this person.
At the family level, though, I know my late mother, I would really, she is my role model, so to say. I mean, in her temperament, in her hardworking, in her honesty, everything, she is my role model. And in the level of Manipur, whom should I say? I think Madam Jamini. She was the first chairperson of Women Commission for Manipur. She is really, straightforward and forthright, and I really appreciate her. She was a lecturer in, GP College also. Even now, also, like, she's still doing stuff, and she's still very active.
So how did you did you meet her? Have you worked with her?
No, I didn't. She was my education teacher when I was in GP College, but then I have not worked with her, but I have read about her. I've heard about her when I was in the commission. She was, she was the first. I'm in the second, so so to say. But then I see all her works, what she had done and all, and I really appreciate her. And another thing I would like to add is in the district level, like there is, I don't know about other district, but in Churachandpur there is one lady whom I really want to recommend for the gratitude. Her name is Ningpi Singso. Is it Ningpi? And she is a widow, but her sons are all officers in the center government and all. But she's staying here, and she has a widow association, and she has a member of around 1,000 widows, I think. She has a member, and then she imparts skill trainings. She has done so many things. And actually, she could just, live her life comfortably, with her son, two or three of her son, in high ranking places and all, but she's not doing that. She's working for the widows of Churachandpur, and really, I really admire her.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. I have not heard about her, and that's the charm of Thagachari project, right? People whom even I don't know, we talk about it, and now I'm going to look her up, right? And hopefully, I
can give you the information also if you want.
Yeah, and my aim is truly, people who has been nominated in our show, I want to invite them to our show and, learn more about them and talk about each other, right? And celebrate each other. So that is the true intent. So yeah, I would love to, if you can pass along the details, that would be awesome.
I'll do that.
So I wanted to, I know you spoke about your mom. Is there a picture with you and your mom in your Facebook?
No. I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So I just wanted to see her.
Because I joined Facebook long after she passed away. So
yeah.
I think I should have one on Facebook.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Yeah. So this is fun. Thank you so much for, coming to our show and sharing. I wish you all the best on your venture of soap, handmade soap production and candles in Manipur. And, let your soap be reached in all corners of Manipur, not only Manipur, all over in India, and more even like, internationally. So my best wishes to you. And I definitely would love to, use your soap. And my next trip to Manipur, I'm definitely going to visit you.
Please,
And
yeah, please do come. Please do. I would love to present it to you.
for all our listeners, we have shared the Instagram. Look up the work for June Rose Vaiphei. And it is so important that we support each other, right? Like buying local products, even when we want to give it as a gift, right? Like you spoke about a wedding return gift, or especially now during the times of COVID when everybody is like, wash your hand, wash your, keep yourself clean. Like you have the products made locally. So definitely encourage our listeners to support each other and get out and buy the beautiful creation
You know,
of soap.
you know, the problem is like my price is a bit high, compared to the market price. That's why like, and not everyone wants to buy it. But once they buy it, like they don't have any complaint because it is skin friendly. It doesn't have any chemicals in it. And anyone who buys it, like till now, fingers crossed, like there is no complaint.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope so. I hope so. And as you said, you have done your training. You have done your training in Bangalore, and you have certain sets of requirement for quality control and experimentation when you are trying different fragrance and new I guess new soap. All right. So is
Yeah.
there any last message you want to give to our listeners before we end the show?
Yeah, actually, we should all try to be an example for the younger generation. You know what I always tell my kids, like when a the mm, the when a person dies, only when on your death, on the day of your death, like your word will be none. So our word is not only when we die, when the how people come, what type of people come, what type of people mourn us, right? So we should, even on the day when we die also, we should be an example so that people can speak about what we had done in our life with our life. And we should try to be an example to people, even after long when we are dead also. We should all try to be somebody whom the youth looked after. Fortunately, I'm very happy because some of my son's friends, they say like, oh, I'm your mom's admirer, like that. Some of my
Yeah, that's
friends, like
awesome.
yeah, they these are girls, and I'm happy, not because I feel proud. I feel like, oh, maybe I've done something for them to admire me. So that is what I'm looking for. Not to, not to mm, kung thok na maginataba ko. Something, to show them that even at this age, I'm 54 now, but I'm doing all this stuff. Sometimes I feel like this is really, not my kind of work. I'm 54 now. It's too something, with my age and all, I shouldn't be doing this. But I feel like, no, 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 no. If I can do it, I should do it. I should do something. This must be my last inning. I don't know. But I need to do something worthwhile so that, the younger generation can look up. They can say that nothing is late. It's never too late to start. So
Yeah,
that is what.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, love that. Love that. Really love that. I am totally in line with your thinking. I always live today thinking that I can die any moment. And when I
Yes, yes.
am faced with situation, right, I ask myself, do I want to focus on that negative thoughts, or I want to revert
Mhm.
my thoughts and put my energy and time on the things which I want to
Yes,
do, because
yes,
I can die now. I can die right now.
yes, yes,
And
yes. That's
yes,
exactly what I'm thinking too.
right, right. And that's why I feel in our community, I just want all of us to focus our energy. There are a lot of things going on, but let's focus our energy into something positive.
Really,
And
really, yes.
yeah, that's
Very
awesome.
true.
So,
Very true.
I know I said this is the last question, but because you spoke in your dialect, what is the dialect you speak?
Vaiphei.
Vaiphei. So what do you say
Yeah.
like thank you, Thagachari in Vaiphei dialect?
Thank you. Thank you. Right? Thank you
Yeah,
is like a kakipaghi.
Kachi
Ka,
Pakhi.
yes, kakipaghi.
Kachi Pakhi.
Yes, yes, right, right, right.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I
Thank
wanted to
you
end
so
with
much
that.
for
Yes, and to all our listeners, I know like we have global listeners to when we talk about Manipur, Manipur does not have only one language. There are so many different dialects, which is so beautiful, and I love like having you, June, today because I really want Finding the Voices to be a platform, and the series of people of Manipur is not only for Maitai, which I belong to, and I would love to see all our ethnic group, coming up
really,
and being
really,
featured,
really.
and let's talk about it.
Mhm. Yes, we are all one.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Vijay.
We should all work together for Manipur. Thank you
Right,
so much,
absolutely.
Monica, for having me. Really. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Your thoughts and my thoughts, I think they are almost the same.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thank you, everyone, for
Yeah.
listening. Keep tuning in and, continue your Thagachari. Think about who you want to be thankful about and take the time to acknowledge, who is making your life richer. And if, you have that person in your mind, take the time to write a note or say thank you or give them a call. With that, we will end today's show.